What's up, my folks? I'm out here hanging out with old man, giving him some attention. Grilling out. A nasty, dreary, rainy day. Perfect day to grill out. Anyway, I got some emails about Buster being human aggressive. Man, that dog ain't human aggressive. He's just catch happy. You guys got to know what you're looking at. When you get into a level of dogs that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, they get catch happy. There ain't nothing wrong with that. That's not a bad trait. You just gotta handle the motherfucker. But many dogs are catch happy dogs. And as far as like a bitch being shy with somebody, my little bitch, that's just because she don't, you know what I'm saying? She don't see nobody. We live out here in the woods, man. They don't have no damn neighbors. That's the first thing people do when they come here and meet me. And do that, you know, or when anyone meets me, they realize that they ain't got no damn signal out here, and there ain't no fucking, there ain't no damn, no service on the computer or nothing like that. And then they realize I'm really this way. This ain't no damn genre or no put on, and you know, it is what it is. I don't give a shit. I mean, this is how we live. But and I had some questions about hog hunting again. It's always working the dogs on hogs. Look, see that out there? That hog rooting out there going on? That's when I catch hogs. When I catch them when they're 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm in my damn underwear. What's the matter? You got a hair in you? Get that shit up. Yeah, you don't like that caliber dog food. I had to get some damn caliber. I don't like that shit. I might just give it to the hogs and feed them raw. I got plenty of deer meat. But anyway, what's the matter, old timer? Don't be getting throwing up on me now. But yeah, it ain't like I'm getting no camera out, no film crew, and riding around in side by sides and shit. I'm looking out my side door, or I come out my back door, and it'll be 2 o'clock in the morning. I hit it light. There's 3 or 4 hogs out there. A lot of times I go grab a dog and wake that motherfucker up. I mean, when they coming all the way up in here one time when I didn't have no dogs chained out up here for a few days and it was cold, that's when I'm catching them. I ain't worried about filming that shit. I'm worried about getting them bulldozers out my yard. God dang. You know, that's about my hog. And the last hogs that I got that we killed them. I just went ahead and killed them. That ain't no shit. I mean, you don't want no damn video of me out there in my underwear with my damn cowboy boots on fucking killing a hog with a bulldog snatching on his ear. I don't think it'd go over real good. But let him hang out with that brood stand a little bit. This is where I like to breed my dogs, right up underneath here. I'll chain him up right here and let him get used to that brood stand during the days, a little bit here and there, and where he's used to it, let him piss on it, whatever he wants to do. Strap that bitch down, and it's just like nothing but a thing. He used to seeing it, don't know nothing foreign to him. He's perfect, you know. Y'all can do that with yours if you want. Right in your living room, let him piss on it. You're pretty metal ones. But anyway, I was asked about who I thought the best 5 dog men were, and I seen a comment about that. That's a pretty interesting question. Y'all wouldn't even know them. I swear to God, most of y'all wouldn't, because they weren't. You're the people that are famous in these dogs that y'all talking about. Like somebody said, Tom Garner, he's a breeder. He's a good breeder. There's no doubt in my mind that he's not a dog man. There's no doubt in my mind that he hasn't put a lot invested into these dogs that keeping them good. And you know, that's just a fact. I mean, people say whatever they want, hate on him, whatever. I don't know anybody else that has got near the money and time and energy invested in game dogs. Tom been having dogs on breeding dogs since 1985. I know for a fact, because I seen some ads that was from 1985 with him advertising. So I mean, he knows how to put together bulldogs, and that's what I'm getting at. He'll sell to the public, and yes, I mean, he's on the high end of the price, but I mean, no one can say he's not putting back into the dogs. I mean, Jesus, don't piss on my fucking seat, dude. Come on. Rude. I better check my hand, my shoulder. Oh, yes. When that aluminum foil is completely golden brown, she's ready to eat. But, you know, the guys that I consider good dog men were some of them guys only had 10 dogs. You know, that was another question, how many dogs I think it takes to be considered a dogman. I know dogmen that only got a couple dogs, one dog, whatever. If you're a dogman, you're a dogman. I know some really good hunters that only keep about 5 or 6 dogs. Now they're not like, they're hunters. You know what I'm saying? They hunt with their dogs. They don't breed their own stock. They don't they'll buy grown dogs and, you know, hunt with them and stuff like that, you know, and, you know, show them and shit. But they're not like, what I consider like a good dog man is somebody that raises their own stock, hunts it, works it, feeds it, raises it, culls it. Paul told me one time, you're not a dog man until you've culled 30 of your own dogs. There might be some truth to that. When you get up to 30 of your own dogs that you've bred and raised and had to cull and go through, you probably getting into that level. But it was a pretty good dog man. It just takes time. I mean, some guys can come straight out the big gate and get with the right people and get the right dogs, and it's not hard hunting a dog. There's just more to that than being a dogman. I know plenty of great first-class hunters that are good dogmen. A lot of them have started throwing their hat in the breeding circle too now, and they're putting together good dogs. They're just putting together their stock, you know, that they hunted with. That's basically all I did. And the shit that I thought could put together to put a good hunting dog together is what I breed. You know, I breed it just like that. I don't really care about anything else. Obviously, you know, that's the easiest way for me to do it. Old man still looks good, don't he? Old Buster. But yeah, some of the best dogmen I can think of would that influenced me. I had such a great influence from all the guys that came before me. Was like Ray Ramsey was a big influence. He was a good, real honest person. Bred good dogs. He always gave me good dogs. People, you know, people used to talk trash about everybody in the game, you know. But and Paul McDaniel was always very, very good with everything I got from him. Was good. He was honest to me. He was. We had a pistol stole at the house one time, and the boy tried to trade it to him for a Midnight Cowboy pup, and Paul didn't know we had the dog stolen. I mean the gun stolen, and until after he traded the boy for pup, and boy stole a bunch of our guns, and it was back when we were young. We were all rooming in the damn roommates, a bunch of roommates on a ranch, all worked. It was fun, man, living in the woods, you know. But this cat come in and stole all our guns, you know. No one locked their doors or nothing. We traded the pistol to Paul, and Paul come out and asked us if we had any guns stolen, and showed us the pistol. He gave his pistol back, you know. He went and got his dog back too. We went right to that boy's. It was a big deal. I ended up knocking that son of a bitch out in the deli line at the Winn-Dixie, but he was good. He never screwed me in any way, you know. So there was a lot of good ones like that in my life that I think were good dog men. I think Charlie Floyd was a hell of a dog man. I think his nephew Tyrone's a hell of a dog man. I mean, there was a bunch of great dog men back then that y'all won't even know about, you know. Just within a 50-mile radius of my house was first class, top level, you know. Hell, I got good buddies now I consider hell of dog men. You don't tell them that, but lots of them I consider hell of fucking fire dog men. Good first class dog men, you know. But it's hard to say, man. There's so many good. I mean, I'm telling you, there's so many good ones. It's not even funny. Some of the breeders, like you say, okay, just for instance, we're talking about dogmen here, not people that sell a bunch of puppies, just dogmen. The guys that I roommated with, I'm telling you, we grew up together. I sold Cannon his first dog for $40, $40 fucking puppy. And I bought it for $25. You know what I'm saying? It was from South Carolina. It was Colby de Cordova bred, and I didn't like him. I had him all day, and I knew I wasn't gonna like him. I had him all day, and then Cannon liked him, and I told him we raised him. The little son of a bitch ended up biting a kid over a piece of deer meat. But yeah, he was a cur, but That was Cannon's first dog, and there was a couple of them dogs. They called one Boy and one Roscoe. But yeah, I think they said that one. I was told he was Colby and D Cordova, but there's no fucking telling, man. That's how it was back then. But the real ones that gave me that I seen that could produce his dogs as good as anybody in the world, you know what I'm saying? And were honest about it and didn't feed that many dogs. I mean, I don't think I ever seen more than 30 or 40 on Paul's yard, maybe 50, you know what I'm saying? When we was getting real heavy with them Paladin dogs, breeding them and really hunting with them, and them dogs were fun, you know what I'm saying? And when I say that I used a line, and I knew they weren't deep game, that's not an insult on the line, dude. Don't no one think that. You know what I'm saying? Them dogs were fun, and we had a bunch of them, and we were keeping them like little greedy fuckers. And Mary done peddled them out where them dogs are almost like no one really wanted them until everyone stole them from him. You know, when his wife got sick, everyone went and robbed him blind. But you know, everyone wanted to talk shit about him. But like I say, when I tell you that they were bad, I'm not saying that they just weren't real deep game. You know what I mean? It wasn't a insult on the dogs. Them were fucking awesome dogs. They were fun as shit. But you had to go in it with a mentality knowing that they're not a deep game bulldog. And we bred ours to the game of shit we could get, and we got good dogs. But no, you know, we were real about it. And that's what I loved about them old timers, you know. They were real about the dogs. They don't hype them. They didn't hype them up like today's time. They did not do that. These guys did not fucking do that. Now, I'm telling you, they look at their dog and always question their dog. You know what I mean? Always. You know, they would always look at it. They wouldn't sit back and say, oh, that was, some people did, you know what I'm saying, and had to hype it up. But them motherfuckers also making a lot of money selling puppies. The guys I'm talking about, they didn't really give a shit about that. They really respectful, you know. I mean, like Mr. Cartwright and them guys, you know, they're real respectful guys. And it was just I think my neighbor just got him one. But you know, it was just a different time, and it was, that's who that I consider, that was like the mentors I had that I looked up to. Guys that were like Charlie, man. My fucking ass was like a little 17-year-old little white boy riding around with fucking Charlie, ex-NFL football player, going and visiting dog yards and shaking people's hands. You know what I'm saying? I had some fun dog men to be around. They were cool as shit. I got a driver's license. Some of them guys would be like, oh, fuck, you're driving, I'm drinking. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of fun, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't let me get sidetracked with bullshit that much. You know what I mean? Like Ty taught me a lot about that nose to the tail of a dog. Different nutrition and conditioning ways and things like that. So yeah, it wouldn't do no good, for my opinion, on who I think the best were. You know, like I was saying, it's them guys that I grew up with. You talking about good dog men? We were kids. They proved they could do it too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't care about no titles and shit. I think titles, it does another thing. People ask about titles. Well, I don't care about titles. People talking about purple ribbon title. What the fuck I care that dogs got purple ribbon titles for? All that is saying the dog's been registered for so many generations. People use these titles to sell y'all fucking puppies, man. That's all that means. It means it's been like registered for so many generations with a registry. I don't even know if they even put that bullshit on dogs anymore. I mean, most dogs are purple. All that is like 14 generations ADBA, you are on a purple ribbon. Woo. Damn, they've been keeping, on this dog right here, that dog right there, they got records all the way from fucking to the 1800s going back to that dog. You think I give a shit about what a registry made up to make people keep sending them puppy money? I mean, registry money? You know, come on. We'll give them a title. They'll stay with us. I mean, I ain't worried about no registry. Yeah, they're all registered. All my dogs are registered, but it doesn't mean I care that they got a title for being born. That's kind of stupid. But whatever, you know. Make so many people happy. But it doesn't make, it's not nothing they had to earn. All they had to do is be born. Put it that way. That's not really fucking, that's like giving everybody a trophy, ain't it? You know, but the guys that I grew up with, they took and bred one bitch to one male and made a ROM, both of them motherfuckers. Now, of course, they did it right. They kept every puppy. That's the only way to do it like that if you're going to pull titles. That way you can get all good ranking dog litter. You know what I mean? They all have to make rank or you won't get it. But, I mean, if you do them right, I mean, shit, man. I've seen several litters where the whole litter was ranking. I mean, these people, you know, that's another thing, like champion title, this and that. Those are SDJ titles that was made up by a magazine to get people all interested and hyped up to get titles. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man, to give more titles. I don't give a shit about all that. You won't hear me say that much about title. Unless I'm saying it about a dog to describing to you, because there's a lot of different dogs that name, you know what I'm saying? But like Jeep, it's just Jeep, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever, I don't care, you know what I mean? You want to hear about, I mean, shit, I'm from the 904, man. I seen plenty of dogs that could be double ranked, and you wouldn't even hear of them, you know? Just being real. Know what you're seeing, know what you're looking at. No, that dog is not human aggressive at all. That's catch happy. That's what that's called. Okay? That's just part of it. Know what you're seeing, guys. And titles, or just know what you're looking at too. PR, that's a selling thing for if you're buying into just because a dog's got a PR title. I think that's what basically they have to come. I don't know how it works, but it ain't no big deal. It's just the motherfucker was born. So. Y'all take care and keep on bulldogging. And don't let nobody pull over your eyes. No wool. See through that.